Let me give you an example of what Senator Obama finds objectionable. The business tax. Right now, the United States of America business pays the second highest business taxes in the world, 35%. Ireland pays 11%. Now, if you're a business person and you can locate any place out in the world, then obviously if you go to the country where it's 11% tax versus 35, you're going to be able to create jobs, increase your business, make more investment, etc. I want to cut that business tax. I want to cut it so that businesses will remain in the United States of America and create jobs.
The McCain summary: cut business taxes to compete with other countries to create jobs in America. Now let's hear from Senator Obama.
The fact that business taxes on paper are high in this country, and he's absolutely right. Here's the problem. There are so many loopholes that have been written into the tax code, oftentimes with support of Senator McCain, that we actually see our businesses pay effectively one of the lowest tax rates in the world.
The Obama summary: U.S. corporations have one of the lowest effective tax rates in the world. After the VP debate, Obama said this.
When Senator McCain and his running mate talk about job killing, that's something they know a thing or two about. Because the policies they've supported and are supporting are killing jobs in America every single day.
I'll be referring to an article from the Tax Foundation, which is a non-partisan tax research group based in Washington, D.C. The article I'm looking at is dated August 28, 2008, comparing international corporate tax rates, U.S. corporate tax rate, increasingly out of line by various measures. Economists often use the effective marginal tax rate to gauge how well a country's overall business system stacks up. This measure is often relevant to a firm's decision whether to invest another dollar or where to locate that dollar of investment.
There are so many loopholes that have been written into the tax code, oftentimes with support of Senator McCain, that we actually see our businesses pay effectively one of the lowest tax rates in the world.
Let's now analyze that statement. The Tax Foundation says the effective marginal tax rates abroad have also fallen relative to the United States. That is, we find that the effective marginal tax rates of other nations have fallen while the United States has stood still. Here's a graph included in the article. The United States tax rate is highlighted. The weighted average of non-U.S. OECD countries is essentially equivalent to the United States tax rate in the year 2005, as highlighted with the blue arrow. This graph does not support Senator Obama's statement that the U.S. has one of the lowest effective tax rates in the world. Now let's look at the effective tax rate of the G7 countries, non-U.S. The conclusion of the graph is that the average non-USA G7 effective tax rate is less than the United States effective tax rate. So you can now decide for yourself if this is a true statement.
That we actually see our businesses pay effectively one of the lowest tax rates in the world.
Based on the Tax Foundation, the statement you just heard is not correct. And Senator Obama, the next statement is probably more telling than everything. Moreover, other countries continue to reform their business tax systems in ways that have likely pushed their weighted average effective tax rates down further since 2005, the last year covered on the graph. Senator Obama, 9 of 30 OECD member nations lowered their corporate tax rates between 2007 and 2008. Senator Obama, these statements are supported by the Tax Foundation.
Then obviously, if you go to the country where it's 11% tax versus 35, you're going to be able to create jobs, increase your business, make more investment, etc. I want to cut that business tax. I want to cut it so that businesses will remain in the United States of America and create jobs.
Are other countries lowering tax rates to attract American jobs?
or Governor Palin said to Joe Biden that our plan to get our economy out of the ditch was somehow a job-killing plan. This is what she said. I wonder if she turned on the news this morning, because it was just reported that America has experienced its 9th straight month of job loss. 9 straight months. Just since January, we've lost more than 750,000 jobs across America. 7,000 in Pennsylvania alone.